Welcome back to The Organic Rose. Today, we're going to work with these tomatoes that I just pulled out of the garden. Tomatoes are amazing. They're so full of good stuff, so many different vitamins and acids, and there's nothing quite like going outside in the garden and grabbing a couple of tomatoes. They're delicious. Today, we're just going to do something really simple. It's just easy to make, good for you, great looking company dish, and it's just basically a tomato salad. So it's these nice Rose Ranch tomatoes. I picked one of these lemons off one of our lemon trees. A little chop of garlic, always, you know me, right? And check these guys out. These are something totally different. They're Australian finger limes, and they have a unique characteristic to them. And there's these little, it almost looks like little caviars inside of them. And we'll just squeeze them out. And they're just little clear orbs inside of here. Each one has a thin membrane on it. When you eat them, they pop in your mouth exactly like caviar, but they have this amazing, amazing lime flavor to them. Tomatoes, you want them to be a little bit firm, and they smell really good too. I'm going to go ahead and take the core out. That's the part that's attached to the stem of the tomato plant. And guess who loves these? My dog just loves these. So I'll take the core out here. And just pop it out like that. Now, the decision we have to make here now is, do we cut the tomato in half? Do we want half slices or full slices? Well, it depends on how hungry you are, right? No, not really. Let's go this way. Okay, we'll cut the tomato in half. So you got a round side and you got a flat side. What I always do is take advantage of the flat side, and that way the product's not going to roll on you. So we'll go like that. And then, just with a nice serrated knife, just cut right through the skin. If you have a really sharp knife, going from the skin into the soft part is good. If you have a dull knife, then the best thing to do is to go the other way, go from the inside out. But it slices really nice. Okay, let's do this guy over here too. And that goes in the compost. Okay, let's take the core out. There we go. And then just roughly the same size as the others. Oh, this slice is too small to put on the platter. My grandmother would say, Esteban, olvídate. Simply in Spanish means forget about it. Let's slide the platter over here. We'll move this guy over here. And we'll just shingle the tomatoes. Okay, we got the tomatoes. Now, you know what that is, right? There's never enough of that in my life. So I went ahead and peeled and minced some garlic up. So we're just going to gently sprinkle it over the top. And it makes a nice contrast against the red and dark red of the tomato. Here's the deal with salt and tomatoes. They taste great together, but what I do is I wait till just before serving to salt the tomatoes. The salt on the tomatoes will have a tendency to draw the moisture out, the liquid, the tomato juice. So you end up with a platter that's half full of juice and it's kind of messy. So you want to salt them just before you take them to the table. So let's go ahead and get the lemon on there first. We'll squeeze some lemon. Set that back over there. Oh, amazing, amazing. And just squeeze it. What I do is I squeeze it through my fingers, just like that. And you're probably thinking, this guy's lost it now. Why is he squeezing a lemon through his fingers? Because that's my cheesecloth. It just kind of traps the seeds, so you're not dropping seeds onto your platter. Okay, compost right there. Okay, now these are Australian finger limes. I've already cut one in half, and we're just going to go ahead and squeeze it on here. There's no seeds inside. The seed is the fruit. If you buy parsley in a store, which some of you may have to do, it's not going to have a lot of flavor to it. Fresh, really fresh, just harvested parsley has tons of flavor to it. And we'll just run the knife through it gently. Notice how I hold the knife? That's how I was classically trained how to hold a French knife. This isn't a French knife. Well, it's a serrated French knife. But you don't want to hold it like that. You don't want to hold it like that. This is how you want to hold it. And the knives are made to balance. That's a great balancing point. So that way you just have total control over the handle and the blade. Let's go ahead and put this one, just leave that one whole. This is a little garnish. Make sure you use color, so important in presentation. So here we've got the light green and darker green on a contrasted white background. You know what? I've got this little slice of lemon here too that I squeezed some of it. Let's go ahead and put it on the flat side. Some of the parsley off of my blade. And we're just going to go ahead and do some slices for garnish. And there again, just a little bit more color. Okay, let's go ahead and crack a little bit of pepper on there. And just before serving, which is going to be now, a little bit of salt. This is really coarse grained kosher salt. So there you have it. Tomato salad, simple, good for you, and so damn delicious. Delicious. Let's see about that. So good. Oh, that's delicious. Join me next time on The Organic Rose.